Let's talk about this anime. Specifically, why I hate it. First off, I parry everything. Yeah, every single thing. This is the problem. Every time some punk villain comes at me in these anime worlds, I just parry. Oh, here comes another attack, parry. A sword slash? Parry. The villain's secret, ultra super mega punch that took them 10 episodes to build up? Parry. I'm basically the no button of anime fights. You'd think being the world's greatest parrier would be cool, right? Wrong. It's boring as hell. Every fight is just me waiting for some poor schmuck to throw an attack that I can bounce away with my dead inside, uninterested face. So yeah, every episode is the same. I just show up, parry, and move on. No tension. No stakes. It's like One Punch Man, but without the humor, or the charm, or, the good writing. Which brings me to my next point. These characters? Dumb as a bag of rocks. No, seriously. So, there's this kid, Noor. Life decided to hit him with a tragic backstory. Parents gone. But before his dad disappeared into the mysterious void of anime cliches, he left Noor with one thing. Stories. Not just any stories, mind you, but tales of adventurers. The ones who are always cool, brave, and somehow never seem to run out of hair gel. These stories? Yeah, they stuck with Noor. Like hardcore. He grew up thinking adventurers were the ultimate combo of a rock star and a superhero. The kind of people who can slay dragons and look good doing it. And Noor? Well, he figured he'd give this whole adventurer thing a shot. But here's where it gets real. His main reason for becoming an adventurer isn't just about looking cool. He genuinely wants to help people. Yeah, you heard that right. Noor's out here trying to save the weak, defend the helpless, and make the world a better place. It's honestly kind of beautiful, like the one good thing in this entire show. Everything else? Dumpster fire. But Noor's a solid 10 out of 10. So, despite being hyped up on adventure stories like a kid who's watched way too many superhero movies, Noor signs up as an F-rank adventurer. What's F-rank, you ask? Well, think of it like being an unpaid intern, except instead of fetching coffee, you're more likely to fetch a sword to the face. But hey, Noor's excited. Why? Because someone somewhere finally called him an adventurer. Even if it's more in the here, hold this mop kind of way. Anyway, Noor's out on one of these glorious F-rank gigs, probably cleaning out a goblin nest or something equally glamorous, when he stumbles into some serious trouble. Enter Lynn, a magic-wielding princess type who's found herself in a real bind. She's been trapped by her country's enemies, and to make matters worse, her guards? Totally useless. They're getting wrecked by a summoned A-rank Minotaur, the kind of monster that looks like it could bench press a castle. Lynn's all out of magic, her guards are mincemeat, and in comes Noor, casually strolling and like, hey, what's going on over here? He picks up a sword from one of the fallen knights and charges in. Now, let's be clear, Noor is not exactly a fighter. Can he attack? No. Does he know what he's doing? Absolutely not. But what he does have is an insanely overpowered parry skill. So, every time this Minotaur swings its gigantic axe, Noor just reflexively parries it by accident, mind you. And this beast? It starts hurting itself. Yup, the Minotaur is like, how am I losing to this in turn? It slices itself, trips on its own hooves, and at one point, Noor's parry sends its own axe flying back at its head. And then, by some cosmic joke, one final, lucky parry sends the Minotaur's head flying off. The whole scene goes from epic battle to oops, my bad in record time. Noor just stands there clueless, like he's thinking, well, that was weird. Why did this random cow beast put up such a fight? Before Lynn can thank him, Noor leaves. Like a boss. But not because he's mysterious or anything. He genuinely thinks he just struggled against a weird cow. He has no idea, he just soloed an A-rank monster. Classic Noor. And this becomes a running gag throughout the entire series. Noor keeps running into serious monsters, parrying them into oblivion, and then walking away like, wow, I'm so weak. That was rough. Meanwhile, everyone else is standing there like, did he just defeat a dragon? So, every time Noor takes down another massive threat with his absurd parry skills, he's convinced the enemy was just some random weakling, and he still has a long way to go. And thus, Noor remains the most powerful, clueless adventurer in the world. And that's the legend of Noor. The guy who thinks he's the weakest adventurer in the world while casually parrying his way through monsters like it's no big deal. Honestly, we all need a little bit of Noor energy in our lives. Just go out there, parry your problems, and keep thinking you're weak. If you enjoyed this wild ride through Noor's clueless but epic journey, make sure to hit that like button. And hey, if you want more anime breakdowns, funny character dives, and stories that'll make you question reality, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss the next adventure. Whether it's another parry master or, something equally ridiculous. Thanks for watching, and remember, if life hits you with an A-rank Minotaur, just parry it. See you in the next video.